Mr. Aminu Gwadabe is the President, Association of Bureau de Change Operators, Nigeria. Mr. Gwadabe, good to speak with you again. Good morning, and let's get straight to the matter. Mr. Gwadabe, are you there, and can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, Nancy. I can't hear you well.
Yes, I can hear you very well. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you somehow.
Okay, speak to me about the no-sales policy that happened in Abuja last week. What was your conversation like with the chairman of the Abuja branch? I also know I spoke to a few Bureau de Change operators in Abuja this morning, and they told me that the no-sales policy is over, that they are trading now. But what was your conversation with the chairman of the Abuja branch? And this is the second time in 9 years that this kind of thing is happening.
Well, thank you very much. I want to draw a caveat here. That no sales order does not emanate from central organ of the Association of Bureau Change Operators of Nigeria. However, it is a manifestation of the issues around the market due to lack of liquidity. People are not making sales, and always the BDC are made to be the soft spot where they can vent their anger in terms of when volatility is happening in the market. So it's not a central directive, and we have intervened. Like you have said, you have found out that it has been suspended by those who were, aggrieved to have called for that stoppage in sale. We are licensed, Bureau de Change. We are regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria and also being tracked down by EFCC, NFIU. So, like you said, it has never happened in the history. You cannot hear a bank because of policies come up and say they will close their shop, or insurance company. So we are professional. There are many channels of putting your aspiration, your agitation. One is collaboration, engagement. And I can say the regulators, the security agencies are engaging with us. So there is no point we rush into closing our shop.
Okay,
It will mean putting our left foot first before the right foot. So I will say it's a mistake, and it has been corrected.
Okay, what kind of engagement are you having with the officials? Now, that's the Central Bank of Nigeria in this case, because last week also we realized that the official rate was lower than the parallel markets. In fact, that's the second time in history in this country, in 9 years, actually, that the official market rate for the Naira is lower than the parallel market. So what kind of engagement are you having with the central bank? The second question
Well,
is,
for us, it's a good news if
okay,
the parallel market will be cheaper than the official market, because that will boom our business, because a lot of people like to patronize us.
okay.
So uh, uh, it means supply, liquidity in the market. Because
Now,
if
my
the
next question, sorry, sir. My next question is, where is your association? Where are your operators sourcing the dollars from? Where do you guys
that
get
is
dollars from? And some of your operators too have also been pointed to making this market volatile as we have seen it in the past few years. Where do you
well
get your dollars from? That's the first question.
from our uh, requirements. Before you are licensed, you are allowed to access four sources. One is the CBN window. Two is the interbank. Three, agency of international money transfer operator. Four, working customer. That is what our guidelines say, our sources of funds. But as we speak, because of inhibitive regulatory policy, we are only meant to have the working customer. And unfortunately, the working customers are customers that were competing with the street market operators. Nobody even want to. You are having an office as a bureau de change, you are wasting your time. You are having an office as a bureau de change, you are wasting your time. Nobody will come to your office because of your documentation, your requirements. give me your ID card, give me your passport, give me your BVN, and I'm having the same source with them that they are buying. We are buying the same price. So tell me, for God's sake, who will come to me whereby I'm obliged to ask him all these questions, and I have to buy from the same question. My competitor is buying the same price with him. So for you to really survive, you have to embrace all survival options. What is all survival options? You have to be part of what they are doing. Most of us have to run under and be doing like parallel operators, which is not supposed to be because of inhibitive policy. We cannot operate in an environment that we are obliged to make some requirements, make some demand from our customer, and we are having the other market just by our left
So
hand.
are you saying that the
Questions.
BDCs now are operating just like the parallel market operators?
That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying we are forced because we don't have any other sources. The only sources we have is the same thing they are having. So for you to operate, no patriotism in capitalism.
So is that part of why we are seeing that the naira has been volatile in the past few days? Is that why we have been saying that the naira has been volatile and why there was a
You say why is naira volatile?
Yes, is that part of the reason why we have seen that the naira has been volatile in the last few days and
Definitely, lack of liquidity is the elephant in the house.
Okay.
It's a demand and supply thing.
Okay.
When they don't have liquidity, definitely the demand of that product, when the demand of the product outstrips the supply, automatically the price will go up.
Okay, just finally, because we have a few seconds. In fact, we were supposed to have ended, but I need to ask you this question. What has been your engagement with the Central Bank of Nigeria, headed by Cardoso? Is he open to working with your association?
Yes, somehow he's talking to us through his own directors. They have been coming to us to say that very soon they are looking into how best to ensure that they harness the Bureau change so that we play our active role. The active role of the Bureau change is to moderate and correct the volatility in the market. Moderating and correcting roles were the third leg of the market. So I think that thinking on how best we can come together